Hello, my name is Revi Damayanti, from Accounting Class 23A, with NPM 23412007. Here I will explain the material about MSME tax. Here is the material. Definition of MSME. MSME or micro, small, and medium enterprises is a business category that has criteria based on the amount of assets and annual turnover. Micro-enterprises are businesses with maximum assets of IDR 50 million and annual turnover of up to IDR 300 million. Small enterprises have assets between IDR 50 million and IDR 500 million and annual turnover of up to IDR 2.5 billion. Medium enterprises have assets between IDR 500 million and IDR 10 billion and annual turnover of up to IDR 50 billion. UMKM plays an important role in the economy, creating jobs and encouraging income equality. The government provides support through various policies, including ease of taxation and access to financing. Types of taxes for MSME. The following are some types of taxes that apply to UMKM, namely 1. Income tax. UMKM is subject to final income tax at a lower rate, namely 0.5% of annual gross turnover if choosing final tax, or can be subject to progressive rates for higher income. 2. Value-added tax. MSMEs with a turnover of less than IDR 4.8 billion per year are exempt from VAT obligations. However, if the turnover exceeds this limit, MSMEs are required to collect and deposit VAT. 3. Regional taxes. Several regional taxes imposed on MSMEs include advertising tax, parking tax, and entertainment tax, depending on the type of business and location of the business. 4. Land and building tax. MSMEs that own property or buildings are also subject to PBB, depending on the selling value of the taxable object owned. 5. Motor vehicle tax. If MSMEs have motorized vehicles for operations, they must also pay PKB in accordance with applicable provisions. Taxes for MSMEs are designed to be simpler to support business growth and sustainability. Tax facilities for MSMEs. Here are some tax facilities available for MSMEs. 1. Final tax of 0.5%. MSMEs with annual turnover of up to IDR 4.8 billion can choose to be subject to a final tax of 0.5% of gross turnover. This facility makes it easier to calculate taxes because there is no need for complicated bookkeeping. 2. Exemption from VAT. MSMEs with turnover below IDR 4.8 billion per year are not required to collect and deposit VAT, which helps reduce the administrative burden. 3. Income tax reduction or exemption. MSMEs can obtain a tax rate reduction or tax exemption if they meet certain requirements, such as newly established MSMEs or those with turnover below a certain limit. 4. Simple tax payment facilities. The government provides an easier and faster tax payment system through the e-filing application or other online platforms, which allows MSMEs to report and pay taxes efficiently. 5. Simplification of tax administration. The government provides convenience in tax administration for MSMEs, such as not being required to do complicated bookkeeping and using a taxation system that is easier to understand. These facilities aim to support the growth of MSMEs by simplifying their tax obligations. Benefits of paying taxes for MSMEs. 1. Make it easier for MSMEs to get financing from banks or financial institutions. 2. Increase the reputation and trust of customers in legitimate businesses. 3. Taxes paid help finance infrastructure development and social programs. 4. Make it easier to manage business permits and other facilities from the government. 5. Open access to government programs, training, and capital assistance to accelerate business growth. That's all I can say. More or less I apologize. Thank you and see you again.